Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. And I think the class I've played least recently of these three is definitely Hunter. Pretty sure. So let's see. We've got the same sort of... It seems to give these choices a lot, where it gives you kind of like potential theme cards. I like dragons, they're strong, but I'm still going to go with elementals because I think it's more likely to get the elemental tech going, especially since it's starting me with one of the best elemental combo guys and one of the not so great dragon combo guys. Okay, we have Patches the Pirate. I still have to get something to combo him. It's actually kind of sad in the arena. Not that impressive. It's nice and constructed when you're thinning your deck by a card, getting that little bit of extra rush. The non-discard your hand version of Deathwing. He's probably his ability is much less exciting, but he has no drawback at all other than being 10 mana. That's pretty awesome. Prince Valinar, he's the one if your deck has no 4-cost cards. Then he's a 4/4 lifesteal taunt for 4, which is he's good, but I don't see him as I really have a hard time seeing him as ever being worth that cost. There's a lot of good shit in like 4 usually. Most classes have a lot of valuable 4-cost cards they want to play. So definitely going to take the fat one. And he's a dragon. Maybe I'll get dragon stuff. I don't know. The Venom Strike Trap I don't think I've ever gotten to play with. When one of your minions is attacked, summon a 2/3 poisonous cobra. That's pretty sweet. Beast Rager is just generally good. Explosive Shot is excellent. The timing of the Venom Strike is really relevant. If they only have one minion, then they can't do much about it. If they have multiple minions and they attack in the right order, they might be able to kill the snake with something less important and not lose their big thing, but... Oh man, I really like Explosive Shot, but I'm going to take the Venom Strike Trap because it's new and different, and still seems pretty good. Not like new and different and bad. You're too expensive, although you are a beast. Maybe I could get some beast tech. I don't really like this guy for the cost. Same here. Blowgill Sniper, I do like for the cost. The Hydra is fairly... I think the Hydra is potentially strong. He does have some backfire potential. It's hard to just turn down the Devil Sword, who's just... he's not cheap, but he's damn good. Tar Creeper is just excellent, and he feeds into the elemental crap that I'd like to get going. The Trickster would have been better if I had Explosive Shot. Thunder Lizard, it is a beast, so that helps. I might get beast-based stuff. Like, multi-shot is always been kind of not the best kind of, like, killing minion spell because of that stupid... They have to have at least 2 minions, but if they have more than 2 minions, then it's random bullshit. And it's still fairly expensive, but... I mean, because, like, Cleave is the same thing, but it's 2 damage for 2 mana. You're paying twice as much for 1 more damage. Now, more is more. Like, this card will do more. It is a bigger card, but it just seems kind of overpriced. If it was 3, maybe it would seem underpriced, but I really don't think this guy's elemental combo is that great for like early in the game. Later in the game, I guess he compensates you a little bit. We'll take him anyway out of those choices. We could try and do the Necrotic Geist thing again. Necrotic Geist has worked out super strong. Smuggler's Crate is a good first turn play. Currently, I don't have many beasts. Not even I got a couple. The Necrotic Geist can be really strong, but it's very situational, whereas this is just like first turn play probably works really good. I think I'm going to take this and be more aggressive. I know the Necrotic Geist worked pretty well for me in recent times. Wow, this is not the bunch of guys I want. So I could get the Ancient Harbinger, who would put Deathwing in my hand if it's not already in my hand. Dirty Rat, I know he's strong, but I really don't like that battle cry in the arena. It's pretty scary. Death Axe Punisher is like, he's crap unless you have a minion in your hand that has lifesteal. So these all suck, basically. I'm just going to take the Harbinger, because whatever. Maybe scary someone. Furnace Fire Colossus, you got to have a bunch of weapons in your hand, and then you discard them and he becomes gargantuan. I don't think that's going to work. So the Piranha Launcher is like it's very expensive. like, it'll give you a whole bunch of 1/1 beast tokens. You can kill a lot of small things with it, or do 8 damage to your opponent over a long period of time while gaining piranha. Like, it is still fairly efficient, but it's expensive. Corpse Taker, what am I gonna have? So charges isn't one of the things. So right now I've got one taunt minion. So right now it would be a 3/3 taunt. I'd have to try and get a Divine Shield and then a Lifesteal or a Wind Fury. Like, I don't think I'm going to get enough of those things to make it worthwhile. I definitely don't think I'm going to have enough weapons for Furnace Fire. I guess he's still a 6/6 for 6, so he's not really that bad, but yeah, you're losing the weapon to get his combo too. So I think the Perennial Launcher will be okay. Hunter's Mark and Deadly Shot is actually really tough. Hunter's Mark, you have to have somebody out there to do the job, but it's targeted and it's 1 mana. Deadly Shot, you don't have to trade a minion, you don't have to have a minion that can attack, so that's pretty damn strong. But yeah, Hunter's Mark is so handy. Like piranha things. That's like a dumb combo. I shouldn't be thinking about that. But like, Deadly Shot is really good, but I think I'd rather just take the Hunter's Mark because it's so cheap and easy to use most of the time. Don't worry about the randomness. Draw 2 1-cost minions from your deck. Well, I'm not going to have a lot of 1-cost minions because I hate 1-cost minions. You suck. Misdirection is fine. Houndmaster is okay, Venomancer is not, but we're going to take the Igneous Elemental because, like, I'm not a big fan of this guy, but he has a job. He does that job. His job is to drastically improve your chance of triggering all your elemental combo shit for the rest of the game. Because he comes out and he's like a bad 3-drop. But the 2/1/2, but he counts as elemental for that turn, and then he gives you 2 more chances to play a cheap-ass elemental when you need to. The overall amount of stats he gives you is okay, although you're paying 5 mana for all of that particular, whatever. Still, he does the job, and I have uses for him, so I'm going to take him. Yeah, the rest of the row was not spectacular. Do I just take a goddamn Raptor? Like the Twisted Worgen, I don't have any... Okay, I've got the Hunter's... No, sorry, the Smuggler's Crate. I need to have beasts in my hand for the Smuggler's Crate. Right now I don't have that many, and I'm still hunting for elementals too. So I think I'm going to take the Bloodfen Raptor over the Twisted Worgen, even though it seems a little bit weird. Bear Shark! I mean, you would give me more beasts. You're another 10/10, which does 2 things. 1, it's another big fat thing in my deck, even if he's not the most awesome in the world. And 2, it's another thing that I could get with the Ancient Harbinger, which, if she comes out around turn 6 or 7... there's a good chance that I'll be able to get one of these guys with her, that I won't have one of them in my hand yet. And it's thinning my deck while also providing me with the fatness. That's really tempting, because there aren't that many 10-cost things out there, but Bear Shark is solid, and I need more beasts, too. I need everything. I need everything. Untargetable 4/3 for 3. Like, he's really good. Do I really want to... Comboing the Ancient Harbinger is a stupid combo. It's not a good card. Why am I going to focus on that? Let's just take the Bear Shark. Even though I still like having the 10/10 also. Like, it's just, without the Ancient Harbinger, I almost certainly would have taken the Bear Shark. So, I don't think that she's enough that she should change that, even though psychologically it makes me want to. I could take the Wind Fury Harbor. It would have given me a Wind Fury on What's-Her-Face, the Corpse Taker. But we didn't take the Corpse Taker. It's the corpse not taken, so... the corpse not taken. Yeah, poetry. So the Valkyrie's a 5/4 for 5, which is not good, but she gives you another 4 points worth of stats if you have at least 2 minions that you can sit there buffing. And she just does nuclear damage. And you know what? I don't have that many cheap minions. I mean, I don't have that many in her group either. I think I'd rather have him. Spell damage doesn't look like it's helping me yet, but... Deadly Shot, also still very good, but Fallen Sun Cleric is really good. Just 2 mana, give +1/+1 to something. That's so effective and efficient. I really kind of want to take her, but I don't think I can pass up another Deadly Shot. I think I've got to take it, even though I really actually want to take her. I don't have hand buffing that works on you. I only have hand buffing that works on beasts. You're just 3 2/2s for 5, which is actually still fine. Pint size, yeah. like old school, it's not that fabulous. The flare just cycles itself. It might blow up self, but I don't care about that. I'm really just not enamored with this row in general. Should I just take the doppelgangster for some mid-game meat? Wow, it's not that good. I need beasts, not this crap. I'm gonna take the pint-sized summoner, whatever. She's a huge target. Grave Shambler is an elemental. The weapon thing, I only have one weapon. It's not likely to come up, but he's a 4/4 for 4, so he's not monstrously bad. It's like, it's not good, but it's not monstrously bad if you care about the elemental keyword, and I do. Although, actually, I only have one thing that cares, don't I? He's the only one that actually cares if I play an elemental so far. So that's something to think about, going too overboard. But his ability is so good, I really want to be able to trigger it. Did I take a 4/4 for that, or did I take the multi-shot? Which could multi-shot? You know what? He's a 4/4 for 4. This is so expensive. Same cost. You know what? I'm going to take him. Whatever. Maybe we'll get another good elemental thing. The Chain Gang is good. The Moat Lurker, you got to, like, do stuff. You got to silence him or something, or whatever. Corpse Widow is a 4/6 for 5, which is fine, and makes your Death Rattle cards cheaper, and is a beast. Didn't look like much of a beast to me, but okay. So, how many Death Rattles do I have? Not many. Do I have any? I got him. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, it would make him cheaper. It'd be 8 for a 12. That would be kind of cool. And you're a beast. On the other hand, the Chain Gang is really good. I don't have a lot of 4s. You know what? I still got to take the... I've never played with the Corpse Widow, though. The Corpse Widow is kind of cool. But this is a better idea. But I'm going to take the Corpse Widow. I don't know. Turn 8 Dragon Lord would be cool. Whatever. Abominable Bowman, right? Summon a random friendly beast that died this game. I don't think my beasts are gonna be that awesome, but maybe. I mean, there's a chance. I don't have that many like tiny beasts either. The Raptor is pretty small. Getting back to Cobra, that could be good. Bear Shark. I'll probably get something decent from this. It's going to be at least a 3/3, right? And he's already a 6/7 for 7. So if you're getting anything out of it, he's going to be fine. The Fight Promoter can draw me a couple cards, which is awesome. But how easy is it to trigger? I've got about, like, 3 things right now that can realistically... Okay, 4 things technically, but about 3 or 4 things. I'm really not that likely to have the 6 toughness. Let's take the Abominable Bowman. He's cool. Play Dead. That would be cool with the Abominable. But if I had the Abominable Bowman out, this is probably just gain a random minion. So that's pretty cool. Grievous... This is this row. This is a very good row. I don't think I have enough Death Rattles to make the Play Dead worthwhile. I really don't. Especially since, like, I don't give a rat's ass about play-deading the Igneous Elemental. If I got the Igneous Elemental, I'm going to get the Elementals. I'm going to have enough Elementals to, like, Elemental my Elementals. Is fine. So, really, yeah. Deathwing, I'm not going to have any other dragons, probably. So, it's a great combo with the Abominable Bowman, but that's not this deck. The Animal Companion would be very solid. It doesn't count as a beast in my hand for this. I really don't have that much stuff that cares about beasts either, but it's just really good. Grievous Bite I really like Grievous Bite, though. It's amazing if you have spell damage, which I don't have much of. I have the Tuskar, can give someone spell damage. That's about it. It's not like my deck's going to be built for that. Did I ever... No, I never even took one of those multi-shots. So, you know what? That's not going to be as helpful. Let's take the Animal Companion. It's just good. Another chance at the Fallen Sun Cleric. Another chance at the Play Dead, which I don't want. And he's an expensive beast. Like, if I give him +2/+2, he's still fragile. I really don't like him, even though he would do gargantuan damage and he's stealth and stuff. I'm just taking the Fallen Sun Cleric. Screw you. I still don't like you. You give me a keyword, but like I have one weapon in here. Your bonus is unlikely to ever come up, and it's not that big anyway. The Bartender's probably better, but am I going to have too many 2-cost things now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to have too many. The Bartender. Grave Shambler is just not that great, and I mean, I don't have a lot of 4s either, but I really don't have a lot of weapons. Let's just take the Bartender, whatever. Out of them, he's the better card. Silverhand Knight, Stitch Tracker, discover a copy of a minion in your deck. Okay, you know what? This is really good. I have some good stuff that I could discover. The Spellbreaker is actually pretty solid. Silence is really good, and it's not that common, but I'm going to go with the Stitch Tracker, even though he's not a beast. If you can discover a copy of a minion, like, that's just card advantage. It's good card advantage. I have some good ones that I might get to choose from that would help me out. Getting an extra Dragon Lord would not be bad in the arena. Try the Valkyr again. Silver Moon Guardian. I could have made a pretty good Corpse Taker in hindsight, but even then, you start like drawing some of those things and you don't get it. Do I want to just go with the Valkyr? I don't really want more twos. I think I'm going to take the Valkyr. Buff some guys. Racketeer. You give me spell damage. I don't have much that cares about spell damage. Freezing Trap is not my favorite trap. Because they still get their minion back. If it's a battle cry, they can actually get an advantage out of it. Let's just take the Racketeer. More big fat things are pretty good. Tentacle, Smuggler's Crate. Okay, how many beasts did I end up with? Is it worth having 2 Smuggler's Crates? 1. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. 2. 3. 4. 5. And a couple of them are fairly expensive. This is a crappy row anyway. I think the Smuggler's Crate's just going to sit in my hand. It's not going to be as good late game, but I'm going to take it anyway. I'd like 100 another Hunter's Mark. They're good. Owls are fine, and it'd be another beast for me. But goddamn, Scalebane's amazing. I have to take the Scalebane. In the arena, it's just an amazing common card. If you have like 4 of these in your deck, that is a serious threat in the arena, even though obviously it could be beaten by things. But okay. Another charged Devilsaur, very solid. Like, at least I'm getting another beast. Giant Sandworm is pretty cool, especially if he gets some of those +2s. If he ends up with +2/+2, if he lives long enough to attack once, he can kill multiple things on the other side, or kill one thing and still hit your opponent. Like, really good stuff. But the Devilsaur is also really good, even though he can't charge your opponent. He's slightly smaller, but damn, he is good. That charge to kill minions. They're both doing similar thing in different ways. Do I want to just hedge it by having the Sandworm? I think I probably should just take another Devilsaur. Sandworm's really... No, let's hedge our bets. Take the Sandworm. It's a murder machine. That gave me more beasts, even though it's more like the expensive ones. I've got some big fat sort of things in here. I've got a reasonable chance of getting off the Servant of Kalamos. I've got about 5-6 elementals, not counting him. This guy can significantly boost that count. Got 2 Smuggler's Crates. I have enough beasts to support it. Not by much, but I sort of have enough. And I have enough early game stuff. This seems functional. I don't know if it's exciting, but it seems functional, and I do have some of those fat things. There is a small chance that I could go like Corpse Taker into like a turn 8 12/12. That would be cool. Harbinger gives me a slightly increased chance to get my 12/12 at the cost of being kind of an overpriced, not that impressive thing. I would have liked to have the 10/10 in there. It would have made her seem a lot better, and having another 10 cost fatty is not bad, but that's fine. Speaking of fine, yo, game. You okay? You're just like... This isn't... I don't believe it's threatening a disconnect. It's just lagging like crazy for no reason. The hell, game? Anytime now. If you wanted to be a game or something. Hello. What are the chances I'll remember to go and fast forward that? Pretty slim. I'm generally just cranking out videos. When I go to actually like put them out there, I'm just like whatever. I don't want to spend time unless it's actually bad stuff. So not keeping him in the starting hand. The Servant of Kalamos is so good that I kind of want to keep him in the starting hand. This Hunter's Mark is actually more late game, even though it's cheap. He's a 5, though, and I don't have the coin. I think I have to pitch him and just regret it for the whole game. I need to get some cheap things to, like, get in the game early. Yes? No? No. Well, it's kind of a combo, but, like, it's a stupid combo for this stage of the game. So, this guy's going to be a croc. He's got no one to boost. And it's just going to get worse from there, because I've got nothing else right now. Just shoot my opponent for 2 every turn. Okay. He does not have that many minions in his hand, so that could have been worse, I guess. I'm going to play you first.
Don't forget to tip your Tauren.
I'm not getting your health yet. I'm not likely to anytime in the future, but at least this way I can put a spell damage on him and maybe make my opponent think he's more valuable, even though he's already something you kind of want to kill. It's not like he's going to be hitting me with stuff before this guy's dead. Pointing out what? Pointing out what? Okay, that is unpleasantness. I'm going to do that. It's just going to hit him for them. Like, he doesn't have guys out there to kill. So, no, I'm going to play this. So much for the spell damage. I think I'm just going to hit this guy. No, I'm not going to. Use this coin. Most of the things that paladins have for killing minions cost 4 or more. So it should be relatively hard for him to just blow up one of these guys. I want to use the 2 of them to kill that 5/4. It's not my ideal plan, but it's what we're going to have to do. Okay, fine. Isn't really worth misdirecting him. Oh, cute. Excuse me. Okay.
Bottoms up. A real
We get him dead. We're not going to waste time playing this. I would like to be shooting my opponent, but really, I got to play the Thunder Lizard so I have something. What now? That's not great. So I could play this. This would give me something to kill that with. And actually it would make this guy cheaper. It'll probably just die, but I'm going to kill the 1/1. There's not like another buff target out there. And I'm going to drop this guy and see if my opponent kills it, or if he decides that he can just do more damage to me. Well, his does more damage. He should be attacking, force me to kill it. In hindsight, this might not be a good move, but like for him, if he does what I say. Playing this guy, it'll probably just die, but I don't think that's a disaster. It's just kind of a risk-reward thing. The risk is just not getting more benefit out of it. I'm just probably not going to get more benefit out of it.
I'm a child now.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
You are just going to kill it. Okay. That's too bad, because I was going to do cool things, but I got lots of stuff to do. It's fine. Let's just deploy the fleet here. My opponent is like ahead in stuff, sort of, but he's also kind of running out of steam. I think there's a, I mean, it's kind of 50-50, but I'm assuming there's a better chance that he has something to buff these idiots than pirates. Pirates aren't particularly on theme for Paladin deck. Hey, that sucks.
Reporting for duty.
Oh well, maybe when this guy dies, he'll give me back my corpse taker. I have no beast in my hand, so that's not helpful right now. Let's just drop the abominable bowman. Kill that thing. Hi, I'm fat. Just gonna humility that too. Bone Drake. Somewhat unpleasant. Ouch. Okay, so Igneous Elemental, I think I can afford to just play him and the Misdirect. It's like, do I want to kill this? If I kill that, I will get something back. It might be something good, it might not be. Although, okay, this is affecting my calculus. First off, I have more cards, although he's going to get a card from that, so that kind of evens it out. But here's the thing. I've only lost 2 or 3 beasts this game. One of them was the Corpse Taker. If I get back the Corpse Taker for free, I can cast him right now. So, 1 in 2 or 1 in 3 chance, let's go for it. No, I got the crap one. It's fine. We can live with that.
Ash to ash.
I don't really want to play the Misdirection when my opponent's guys are crap. I'm going to shoot him for 2 either way. Do I +1/+1 one of these things preemptively? I think I do.
The sun has set for me.
Like, maybe you should have buffed the other one, actually, but eh. There would be a bigger silence target. All these things are just, like, edge cases of what might happen. But okay, so you +1/+1, you die. Oh, you gotta consecrate? You dick. Okay, that's slightly worse. So, do I want to drop him to try and interfere with that thing? I'm gonna get to play this next turn. I don't think it's worth misdirecting that guy. I mean, maybe he'll kill some stuff. But I don't want to misdirect him while my opponent doesn't have a minion. I'd much rather he kill minions. I'm going to hang on to this for later. Drop that little poop. Try and make my opponent worried that I got to do something about it. But I don't. Oh my god. If he reduces this thing's health to 1, I'm going to be so annoyed. Because it's such a crap secret. And that's probably what's going to happen. Because right now, it would actually hose me. And I can't... Like, next turns when I want to play him, I can't play something else first to waste the secret and play it in the same turn. Do I just play a bunch of normal crap? Maybe I just play a bunch of normal crap. Because I want to waste that secret if it happens to be that one. It's not. Interesting. Do I bother with the misdirection? I don't think these guys are actually going to get me. So, they're actually going to come for me directly. So, I'm not going to. Do I hit that thing for 2? Yeah, I do. Because these guys are going to get weaker. Plus, it might have eaten the secret if it was a noble sacrifice. So, we've determined the secret isn't one of the things that's going to really mess around with my dragon, in all likelihood. His power is useless to me. It's not like I have a bunch of dragons in my hand, or will ever. But he is big. That sucks. This is starting to get pretty unpleasant, the amount of fatness my opponent has out there, and also my health is low. Okay, he's going to try and round everything up. Sandworm would be nice. I want to do this before the sandworm, right? But I want to get this out there so I don't die. And I can't do enough of these things. I think I have to play this and the sandworm. Which means I'm not going to use my smuggler's crate. Makes it kind of crappy. So that's kind of a threat out there. He might try and just burn me down, in which case the misdirect... If he just attacks with a weak guy first, then okay. It does waste my thing. Not much I can do about that. Would have been really nice if you'd hit the 2-1, but yeah, no, okay, I'm pretty much just dead then. I had to try, though. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm actually dead. Oh, well. I bet I would have won that game if I had won the coin flip on what dead beast came back from the abominable bowman, but that's RNG. Knew the risk when I played it. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think all that much of this deck, but my last deck was, I figured was worth 4 or 5 wins. It got twice that far, and could have gone farther if it hadn't been disconnected by some bullshit. So let's see if I can get a little bit farther before I get disconnected next time.
If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.